To break down Japanese phenom Masahiro Tanaka, we'll start with his stride length. The average MLB pitcher's stride is about 85% of his height, but Tanaka's nearly 7-foot stride is about 110% of his 6'2" height. Compared to a pitcher of the same height with an average stride length, Tanaka releases a 90-mile-per-hour pitch closer to the plate, which means it'll break later and arrive about 1/100th of a second sooner. Tanaka's most common pitch is a four-seam fastball, which can rotate at up to 3,000 RPM. The high spin rate creates a pressure differential around the ball, which generates lift. A so-called rising fastball doesn't actually rise. The aerodynamic lift created by spin just helps it drop less. Compared to a pitch with minimal spin, Tanaka's high spin rate causes the ball to have up to 14 inches of vertical, gravity-defying movement. That four-seamer sets up his most dominant pitch, his splitter. At the release, Tanaka's four-seam fastball and splitter look nearly identical. That's because he never alters the point of release between the two pitches by more than 2 degrees. But by splitting his fingers around the baseball for the splitter, he can take more than 1,500 RPM of backspin off the ball. This creates a pitch that essentially follows the exact same path as a four-seam fastball for the first 25 feet of its flight. But during the ball's last quarter second of flight, it drops dramatically and can differ from the location of the four-seamer by a full foot. For ESPN Sports Science, I'm John Brinkus.